Hey everybody, Cut here, and today we are back in BeamNG.Drive, and I'm going to be checking out a new vehicle mod, and that is the Subaru BRZ. Now, I found this mod on the official BeamNG.com website in the forums, and all credit goes to the creator of this mod. I think they did a wonderful job, and so, taking a look at the mod here, we have all of these really cool different variants. We have different police variants, and different body kit variants, and this also comes with two other versions as well, the Toyota GT86 and as well as the Scion FRS. So this is a really cool mod because we get all three of these pretty much just the same car. I'm pretty sure that the BRZ, the FRS, and the GT86 just have different badges. I could be wrong though, so please correct me if I'm wrong on that. As you can see, we have all these different really cool versions here. And so let's go ahead and just spawn in the base BRZ. And it takes just a little bit of time to load in, and here is the car. So overall, the modeling looks really nice. Definitely looks very accurate to the real car. And I'm very glad that this also comes with very big customization. So if you do Control W, you can bring up all the different parts and paint jobs and stuff. So you can see here that, say if we want to change, I don't know, if we want to change our engines, we can change it from a 2-liter boxer engine to a V8. And unfortunately, this is absolutely ridiculous that the V8 just sticks out of the hood. So it's lagging just a little bit here. As you can see, it starts to stick out of the hood just a little bit. Now, if I can engage my parking brake, there we go. To fix this, all we have to do is literally just remove the hood, and as you can see, we have all of these different types of hoods. And if we want to, we can just take off the hood and take a look at our amazing engine here. So, as you can see, there's a lot of customization with the cars here. And what's really cool is that we can change stuff like the bumper and stuff to have different body kits, and even for the spoiler, look, we have all these spoilers here to choose from. And so this Rocket Bunny spoiler should look pretty cool, as you can see there. And we can change pretty much everything on this car, which is amazing. And now let's take a look at some of the other variants that we can spawn in here. So alongside with the base model, we also have the GT86 as well. So if we just spawn that in, as you can see, it's just different badges with the Toyota there. And so you can have the different variants if you want to drive around with it. And also what we have is, if we go back to the mod here, as you can see, we have different body kits and stuff, and we also have these police vehicles as well. So we have Pursuits and the French police, and we also have an STI concept as well. Let's go ahead and spawn in this police one right here and take a look at it. And here it is. This looks amazing. So as you can see, it has this nice police livery on it, and I'm pretty sure that the lights and sirens do work. I forgot how to turn on the siren, but it's probably there. And as you can see, it looks like we just have the custom light bar and all the lights and everything. And there is the siren. We just have to click M twice. So this is a really cool mod off of the start, just by looking at it at the model. One thing that we're going to have to try though is to drive it around. So let's go ahead and drive around the base model and see how it feels. Now, a quick little note is that from last time I played with the Thrustmaster T80, I have since upgraded to a fully proper beginner wheel. And I now have the Logitech G29, which has been really fun to drive around with. So just a disclaimer for you guys. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the interior here on the base model. So let's see. And now inside, it looks really nice. There's a lot of detailing here. You want to look around. And it looks really cool. And now one thing that is also a nice little touch as well is that we have our GPS here. And I also do think on the different variants and stuff, there's also like different wheels, and we can also have a roll cage in here as well, which is absolutely amazing and how detailed it is. I do think though that the author of the mod did take this model, but they did take credit as well for the Subaru BRZ model. And so as you can see, it looks really nice, and we have all the proper badging and textures and stuff. So let's go ahead and try this out and drive this car. So just get seated here and see how it drives. So turn the parking brake off, put it in first, and wow, it feels pretty nice, although I am not flooring it. So just a really, really fun car to drive around. And now I am flooring it. And it goes pretty quick, although since this is the base model, it's not going to be amazingly fast. But it is really fun to just drive around in the base model here. Yeah, so far the engine sounds really, really nice, and as well as just how it feels to drive. It feels really nice. And so enough of the base model. I want to go fast. So let's go ahead and check out some of the other stuff, or the other variations of this mod as well. So if we go back into here, into Subaru BRZ, as you can see, we have all of these different types of stuff, and whoa, that is really cool. It's a drag V8 swap. You know, let's check this out really quickly. This is going to be a really cool BRZ dragster, and wow, alright, so here we are in the drag version of the BRZ. Now it's kind of lagging a bit. Okay, never mind, it's back there. And as you can see, we now have a roll cage in here, the fire extinguisher, and just a updated wheel and display. So now this looks like a proper dragster car, and whoa, we got really big drag wheels as well. And also, this is a nicely detailed engine. And let's see, I do think that this has some details in. Oh yeah, that is cool. When you drive, the engine is actually animated as well, which is awesome. This is really cool. This thing has a lot of power. Also a custom engine sound as well. Oh yeah. So this is really cool. We have a dragster BRZ. So let's go ahead and just try to punch it down this road here and see what happens. Wow. Okay, this thing is quick and we're gonna crash. Okay, that is not good. And as you can see, these things are not meant for turning at that high of a speed. We're gonna have to definitely go to a drag strip for this car here. But we have completely wrecked our dragster BRZ, so that is not very good. So this is a really, really cool addition for the variants of the BRZ. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other stuff, because I did see though that we do have some name brand body kits such as like Rocket Bunny and Varus. So looks like we'll try out. This looks cool. It's a drift variant, and so it looks like pretty good. I'm not sure if there's anything special with tuning wise, or if it's just for looks. But as you can see here, we have, looks like a Rocket Bunny kit on it, and we also have these really cool, nice aftermarket tail lights as well, which is nice. And it doesn't look like tuning wise. Maybe it's just a little bit different for drifting. So let's go ahead and try it out. And one little thing that I found too was that I have my Logitech Extreme 3D Pro joystick that I used to use for flight simming, and I have turned it into a handbrake, so it's kind of like a poor man's handbrake. So I basically made it so when you pull up on the joystick, it puts in your parking brake, which I found is really funny. So that's one thing. I don't have a proper handbrake, but I do have this joystick here, so let's go ahead and try it out. Now, I am very rusty at trying to drift, and I am not the best, so please bear with me. So let's go ahead and try whipping this around. So far it sounds really nice. Let's see. Okay, yeah, no, this thing's pretty grippy for a drifter. Alright, let's see if we can take this corner nicely. Okay, yeah, no. I have no control of the car. And, okay, we just scraped the side of our car. No. Dang it, okay. And, oops. Stalled it. Go ahead and start back up. And this is, I'm not sure how I feel about trying to drift with this. It's just a little bit grippy. Okay, so you can kind of drift with this, and let's just send it off here, because the alignment was pretty already much ruined once we hit the guardrail back there. But yeah, you can sort of drift with this, although I think I'm going to have to tweak it a little bit in the tuning to make it just a little bit more drifty. But this is one variant that we have here. And now let's just go back to the base model and take a look at some of the cool stuff that we can add onto this car here. So we'll go ahead and just spawn in the base model. And this is just an amazing thing about this mod and BeamNG in general, is that you can pretty much customize any part here and create pretty much your own custom car to your liking. So for example, if we want this big V8 engine here, since that sticks out of the car and it looks kind of weird, we'll go ahead and take off the hood. And so as you can see here, we have a lot of customization. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, that was weird. But if we look at the spoiler here, let's take a look at some of the spoilers, because we have a lot, as you can see. A big wing. Okay, let's take a look at this. And oh my gosh, this is like for hill climb or something. So this is pretty big spoiler or big wing now. And as you can see, you just have a bunch of stuff to choose from here. And so let's go ahead and stop messing around with these spoilers here for 1 second, and we'll take a look at some of our bumpers here. So in the front bumper, we have a bunch of different stuff here. So if we want a Speed Hunters or a Rocket Bunny bumper, as you can see, we now have a new one as well, but it looks a little bit funny since we have the same stock fenders there. So you can always change it out and everything. And let's take a look. We have a bunch of options here. And overall, this is really nicely done. And so far, our car looks really, really wacky. But that's just the cool thing about this, is that you can just pretty much change anything you want here. And now let's go ahead and take a look at, I saw also here, there's a the police versions. We'll go ahead and see how these look as well. So this one is the police US version. So it looks pretty much like a stock BRZ, just with the added police things as well. Looks pretty nice. And let's take a look at this one here. We were looking at this just a little bit ago. And this one just has a big added spoiler to the back as well. And I think also we have a French police one as well. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that. And it just looks like it has a new livery. And here it is. So this is pretty cool. I like how they included these police versions as well. And let's check out another variant here as well. Let's try one with this Speed Hunter kit right here. Let's take a look at this, and this looks pretty nice. Looks really well. I think they just used, just the Speed Hunter body kit. And I am going to go ahead and try to drive this around, just to show you what it's like, and I'll make a couple of comments here and there on what it feels like. So let's go ahead and start driving, and just enjoy the ride. Lap around here of the map. And overall, this is a really nicely done modeled car. And one thing that we're going to check out as well, which I think I'll just pull in here to do, is that we're going to check out all the different lights, like the blinkers and stuff. So as you can see here, the blinkers work as well. And let's see how it looks like outside of the car as well. So if we have left blinker here, it lights up. Right blinker lights up in the taillight as well. And let's see, is there anything in the headlights? No, there is not. Okay. And so as you can see, we have all the correct models of the lights and stuff, as well as our reverse lights, which are really nice. And please bear with me because I totally forgot how to turn on the headlights, which is my bad. Let's see, is it M? Oh, N. Okay, so the headlights do work as well, and they look pretty nice. Let's see if the blinkers will show up. Nope, they will not. Okay, that is okay though, because this is still a really nicely done add-on car as well. So props to the creator of this, which is the one that made this car available in BeamNG.Drive. So I definitely recommend you check it out. I'll have the mod link in the description down below for you to check out if you want to get this for BeamNG.Drive. And so let's continue our drive, and after that we'll check out the crash physics of this car as well and see how it does. I'm gonna try to whip it around this corner, so let's just see if this will work. Okay, never mind. Did not work. Probably just a skill issue from me. Okay, we missed the exit, so I'll just go ahead and spin around here. Okay, yeah. Pretty much just watch me fail to drift. Yeah, no, we cannot do that at all. Alright, yep. I am not pro drifter, as you can see. You can leave that to other YouTubers. Go ahead and just line up to go back onto the bridge here. Okay, yeah, no, I totally meant to do that. Alright, so this thing is really, really fun to drive around with. As you can tell, I am not the best at trying to drift in this vehicle. But so far, with the handling and customization, this thing looks really nice, especially for this add-on vehicle. And I really do like the added touch of having to switch between the variants of the Subaru Scion or the Toyota badges, which are really, really cool. And so let's go ahead and load into another map to test the crash physics of this car. Alright everybody, so here we are on this map, and now we're going to check out some of the different crash physics of this and see how this add-on car does in physics and visual wise in the crash test. So let's go ahead and just drive to some random wall that we want to hit. So just start going in a little bit more, and I think we'll try to aim for this little wall right in front of us. So we'll go ahead and just spin back around here. And so overall, it feels really, really nice to just drive around with, and you can just cruise with this as well as race and drift if you're skilled enough, which apparently I am not. So let's go ahead and just try and aim to, oh my gosh, I'm very sorry, I am not good at my grammar and my speaking today. Let's try and aim for this wall. Very sorry. Okay, so let's go ahead and start driving towards it. So I'm hoping that this will actually have some nice soft body physics. Boom! Okay, so as you can see there, just from clipping it, which I wanted to do, we do get deformation here with the wheel just being completely bent out. And so overall really nice. And now let's try a head-on collision with the wall. So we'll just respawn here. And let's see, I forgot how to do slow motion. Okay, it's Alt. Alright. So let's go ahead and try a head-on collision now with this wall. So we'll just line ourselves up. Alright, here we go. I'll just be ready for the slow motion. Alright, and here we go. So this is about a 75 mile per hour impact with the wall. And boom! There we go. And that is really, really nicely done here. And this looks pretty dang realistic, as you can see. Definitely was looking for something like this, where it actually looks like it was modeled by BeamNG. So overall, the impact is pretty dang nice. The only thing, though, is just the flexing up here with the car's roof. And the inside interior as well. Let's take a look at that. Yep, it looks like a crashed car. And so overall, the crash physics and the looks of it is also really nice as well. So let's go ahead and reset our car. And where the heck did we go? Okay, I think we accidentally went out of our car. And so where is our car? All the way over there. Okay, you know what? We'll just go ahead and spawn in on a new Subaru BRZ here. Because we are outside of our car. Alrighty. And so taking a look at the beams here, looks really, really nicely done. As you can see, they didn't just like warp around a car, although it looks really, really nice, as you can see, with all the beams. And they did an awesome job in designing this car for BeamNG.Drive. Not only is it really fun to drive around, but also for crashing and the customization. And so I'm going to try some other tests as well, just sort of have fun with this car, since it is a add-on. And we'll just try the suspension test over here. And we'll just see how this looks. So if we try to go up on this curve here. Okay, very nice. Alright, that's good. And let's test it on this thing right here and see how it does. Alright. Really nice. Now, obviously in real life, you probably are not going to want to do this to your sweet BRZ. But since this is BeamNG.Drive, where we could just magically spawn cars out of our pockets, we are going to test this BRZ. And now, this is really, really awesome. An added bonus, the suspension is really nice as well. And so, I think I'm going to try one more thing with it before I just show you some raw footage of me just driving around with this. Is that we're going to try this on, let me just load up the map here and show you the Car Jump Arena. Now this is always a really, really nice map to test your cars on. So let's go ahead and spawn in on the ramp here. And after this, I'm just going to be driving it around throughout the city of West Coast, USA. And just showing you, how it kind of performs without any talking really. And then I'll go on to my final thoughts and review of this car. And so it looks like we're just about loaded in here. And I hear the car. If it'll load in. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, everything just taking forever to load in. As you can see. There we go. So let's go ahead and spawn in our BRZ. We'll try 3 different variants here. We'll try a base model. We'll try a police model. And we'll also try... Actually, we'll try 4. We'll try the dragster, a police model, a base model, and also one of these really cool body kits here. So let's go ahead and jump the base model off of this little ramp here. So let's go. here, and then we can go pedal to the metal. Let's try to stay center here. And here we go. See how it lands. Okay. A little bit more solid, and kind of did survive. And wow. There goes our BRZ. So it kind of survived a lot more than I think it would. And now this is what I was trying to talk about here in our crash test, was that, as you can see, there's just kind of a little bit of some weird clumps there. But for an add-on car, this is actually pretty nice with the crash modeling and physics. So let's go ahead and try our police version here. I think we'll want to try the one with the big wing on the back. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and fly this police car off of the ramp here. And actually, I didn't take a look at the interior if this has the police equipment or not, which there is no police equipment. Alright. And here we go. Solid, and actually, never mind. We just went straight into that wall there, and dang, we totally messed up this police car. And yeah, the driver and the passenger will not be having a very good time in there. As you can see, it just totally squished, and so that was a pretty satisfying landing. And as you can see, it's like we just chopped off the BRZ vertically like this. Wow, crazy. Okay, so let's go ahead and try a body kit one as well. And now I didn't even show all of the parts as well that's included with this. So we'll spawn in this evasive race one right here. And wow, this looks awesome. Looks really, really cool. I really like this body kit. It looks pretty nice. And unfortunately, we are going to have to send this off of the ramp. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we're not gonna crash here already. This thing goes quick. And we pretty much hit 200 there. Yeah, this thing is pretty dang fast. And boom! There goes all of our body pieces. And actually not into the water. We just completely missed that. Wow. All of these flips and rolls. And bang. There goes our sweet, sweet BRZ right off of that, and wow, this thing is pretty quick, as you can see from the acceleration there. And now finally, let's try something really, really fun. We'll go ahead and try this big drag V8 swapped BRZ. So let's go ahead and spawn this in here, and here we go. Alright. Here we go. We're already 200. 230. And oh my gosh, we went past 500 and bang. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Alright, here is our messed up car, and wow, we just pretty much hit over 200 miles per hour and just went blam right into the ground. It did hold up just a little bit better, I would say, for that speed and how we hit the ground because of this roll cage here. But obviously in real life, you're probably not going to be surviving it even with the roll cage. So that is really, really crazy. And now that we've had a lot of fun on the car jump arena, I'm going to go ahead and just spawn into West Coast USA, add some traffic, and drive around, and you can enjoy the ride. Alright everybody, so here we are spawned in on the West Coast USA map, and I've went ahead and already spawned in some traffic to drive around with, and also I'm going to be using the evasive race tune. And oh my gosh, why are you honking? Okay, I guess I am kind of blocking traffic here, so I'll go ahead and just go up on here just to park and talk about this car for 1 second. Anyways, before I was interrupted, I was going to continue that. I have added the V8 engine as well, and I also was able to add in some aftermarket taillights here as well. So I'm just going to be driving around here in the West Coast USA map. So just enjoy the drive, and after this I will tell my review and final thoughts about this car and whether you should download it or not. So here we go. Okay, that is nice, isn't it? Okay, very sorry to disturb the silence there, but, I just completely rear-ended this car. So, that is my bad. So we'll just go ahead and, respawn back to here. And so, that was completely my fault. I wasn't completely paying attention there, so, whoops-a-daisies. I guess I'll just drive around just a little bit more. Since I instantly crashed there, I was just trying to get on the freeway there to just do a little pull, and then we're going to end it there, so I'll just try to get onto the freeway. Okay, yep. Okay, yep. Alrighty, so I'm about to... okay. Yeah, no, I completely overshoot the turn. So that is my fault, but I'm just going to drive into the neighborhood, since we just did that little lap on the racetrack there. So overall, this thing is a really, really nice thing to drive. So I'll just drive off to the neighborhood, and then I'll give you my review and my final thoughts on this mod here. And I'm not sure if I messed up something with my car or not. I probably did, because I just took this BRZ off-road. Let's see, we'll just take that down here. And I totally forgot which way to go. I think we'll just go through here. Yeah, I'll just go through here. Okay, yep. That is what happens when I try to show off. As you can tell, I am not the best of drivers here, because I just completely ruined this BRZ. And something scraping outside. Definitely part of the body kit. And oh! Okay, yeah, no, I have completely torn off the front bumper. And I think it is underneath our car. Yep. Our bumper is underneath the car, which isn't good. Good thing, because I am just about to end the video here. So we'll just pull into here to park our very broken BRZ. And wow, okay. Yep, the bumper is just completely broken off. And oh, there it goes, okay. Alrighty, so just park up into here. And let's see. Parking brake. Shut off the engine and get out of the car. Oh, go back in. Alrighty, everybody, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm very sorry for all the mistakes I did while driving, and as well with my grammar and my talking today. I don't know, some days I just have problems just processing words and saying it, but I guess that's with everybody. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and overall, the car is really, really great. Definitely go check it out, and all credit goes to the creator of this mod. I can definitely tell that they put their time and effort into creating this, because it just looks really, really nice. It's also fun to drive, and we have a crazy traffic jam over here that's very loud. Do you guys mind moving, please? Oh my gosh, what in the world? Okay, anyways, we're just gonna have to deal with these honking cars here. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, the credit goes to the author of this mod. Definitely download it. It's really, really fun to drive around, and also for customization. And okay, this is getting really, really annoying. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe. And all credit goes to the author of this mod. Definitely check it out. I give it a big thumbs up. Everything from the customization to how it sounds to how it drives is just really, really good. And it's also one of my favorite cars, the Subaru BRZ / the Toyota GT86 / the Scion FRS. So, thanks for watching, guys. Bye!